The UNESCO World Heritage connects people all over the world. We know some of the over 1,000 World Heritage properties, and we may have already visited some. Well-known sites are, for example, the Great Barrier Reef, the Grand Canyon, the Great Wall of China, the Serengeti National Park, Machu Picchu, or the Palace of Versailles. Their destruction by wars, natural disasters, or ongoing climate change would be dire and would affect us all deeply. This is exactly what almost happened in Egypt in the 1960s. With the construction of the Nile Dam, the millennia-old Abu Simbel temples threatened to sink into the riverbanks. Thanks to a solidarity rescue operation launched by various countries, the temple complexes were saved. They were dismantled and rebuilt on a higher level. This rescue operation raised awareness of the existence of places around the world in need of protection and preservation. Thus, in 1972, the UNESCO World Heritage Convention was born. The main objective of this international agreement is the protection of natural and cultural assets, referred to as World Heritage properties. There are now over 1,100 World Heritage properties around the world. Each of these properties is of exceptional universal value. This means it is not only important for the population in the region or the country, but for all of humanity. That is why we are all responsible for the protection and preservation of the World Heritage property. If a country wishes to have a site inscribed on the World Heritage list, the process is precisely regulated. First of all, 3 overarching criteria must be met. The site must be of exceptional universal value. This means that it must meet at least one of 10 precisely defined criteria. The site must also be authentic, i.e., show historical authenticity, and must be intact. It is important that the local population is also involved in the nomination process. When all requirements are met, the site is put on a list of possible candidates, named Tentative List. The Federal Office of Culture and the Federal Office for the Environment examine the candidatures for Switzerland before they are then submitted to UNESCO in Paris. Following this, experts examine and visit the proposed sites. Finally, the World Heritage Committee, consisting of 21 countries, arrives at a decision based on a scientific evaluation. There are many notable buildings and landscapes in Switzerland. 13 have been added to the UNESCO World Heritage List and help us gain a better understanding of our world and our history. Let us therefore take care of our heritage, for ourselves and for future generations. More on the topic and full information regarding the World Heritage properties at www.ourheritage.ch and www.unesco.ch.